Enrique Jupiter. Here's Juan Manuel Marquez. I'm waiting in Mexico, wasn't he?
He was one of the top men in the world, went up all the way to
retain their titles, and they'll be favored to do so. Marquez would be a man
fighting when he was 16 years old. His
professional record stands at 31 wins, 8 defeats, 1 draw. Jupiter! With a very fine professional record, 25 wins, only 1 defeat, Manuel Marquez.
So that was shortened to the point. Here's the tail. Bungu in South Africa, Buyani.
And that was his last fight, Tom. In the second round, when he opened a big cut on the eyelid of Bungu.
Regarded number 6, I think you said. Now he's up.
Gives him a chance to analyze his career and has come to the conclusion that he's
a viable item.
He is a viable item in the top of his game. And
getting back with a chance at a world title. And of course, Mark is
going to get a fight, and he's going to get a fight for real good money against either Hamed. Here tonight, we had a chance to talk to him earlier. But not quite done yet. Not quite done.
The blackjack tables, and my younger brother, who's a very tough fighter. Round number 2, Marquez in black and Jupiter in theirs, and we have a great many of them. Have we made 2?
Man now deceased, and also Daniel Zaragoza. And if you know that the gym that he has built on there,
who spoke only English. I take him to
Marquez at all of the news conferences says, and this is such a likable kid. He's a great youngster, and I'd never met Jupiter until yesterday. And
a bit more, his left hand of the body has really been a thing of beauty.
He's beaten the best of Mexico, but he has seen some of the best fighters there.
He led
because it's taken a really good fighter to beat Jupiter.
Yes.
In his career. Enrique Angeles and some very good fighters along the way.
The Las Vegas influence with Williams and Hannah the Fox. Nice, tell you, he is tough, Jupiter, and he's not taking a backward step. Done. Now live, round 3. We're in the pavilion room of the Tropic. Marquez in black, Enrique Jupiter.
Stronger. He doesn't weaken, it ever seems like, in his fights. He always hard, good chin, but you throw in that.
You very seldom see him lose a round. And this is the case with Marquez.
He was knocked down by Daryl Pink.
Yeah, and he got back up. Left. Might have been as close as he was going to making Jupiter miss and coming back with some solid shots of his, you know. Well, here's a young guy.
Just like the case of Juan Manuel.
Jupiter really landed a shot.
In a moment. NABO featherweight title. Marquez, the man on the right, owns Fernando. Any cause for concern over there that you can hear?
No, they're pretty much telling him to target, but this is pretty much going the way Marquez wants.
And Fernando has done likewise.
On the telecast.
Yeah, but we only have 1 sheet of paper. There's always a boxer right there that can beat you.
Well, when he said that,
yesterday, if he thinks he's the best featherweight, he said, no, there are a lot better fighters out there. Berenstein, and so he says, I believe that he is ready, but...
And Jupiter is not backing up an inch. Yes, indeed. In fact, just a moment ago, as you spoke, he got nailed with... He got nailed. He's up against the ropes, and he was... Jupiter, who's trying to protect himself and stay out the round, and Jupiter, I've seen this movie before. That's the way he hit Cabrera the last... And the fighter comes out of the corner and blesses himself, and the guy said, Father, is that...
Priest said the same thing.
I don't... Just jolted Jupiter, and he just stepped back and did that.
A fine target to hit.
Mexican hat stance, eh?
Right.
Be the best featherweight in the world, Manuel Marquez.
It would be Hamed. I would certainly make Juan Manuel.
Solid shots, and Jupiter is in trouble. Backs up.
Marquez was. He didn't go crazy, Tom. He didn't go wild. Even right.
I asked earlier if he was a viable item. He certainly is. He is.
None of the up and young coming fighters will fight him. So this is the only kind of fight.
There's the bell. Round
first here, Tom. There's that left uppercut of Marquez. It's an unusual punch, but he loves
how good a boxer, though, Jupiter is. He makes Marquez scheduled for 12. Fight night on K-Cal. Antonio Barrera will headline the card. How about the Coliseum, huh?
To fight Richie Wenton for the now vacated title.
The Barreras people would really be interested.
Right now tonight
That's
here in Vegas.
The other nothing said card. The other nothing said fight.
We'll be covering the Angels as they travel back east. Yep. Well, how did Jupiter take that without doing a little of the fight? Jerry Royce. Activity. Marquez eating a lot of leather here from the champion. There's a right hand.
Marquez has also learned how to and try to look for an open spot so that he can be effective.
He was rolling with the punch a little bit. Jupiter actually saw it coming.
Night from the Tropicana right after this. Through 6 rounds, why Rich Murata's window has him pitching a shutout as well. Don't tell me you gave him a 10-8.
I gave him a 10-8.
Oh, well, is this his scorecard? Can't share.
Jupiter's performance, the fact that he has...
He's jump all over Jupiter there a moment ago, Rich.
They wanted Marquez to change.
How good he is and how skillful. He's been hurt, he's gotten a wide boxer, and he keeps stepping in, moving in, and now he's in trouble. He got hit and down. You see that in the replay.
He might have roll again. Might have stopped the fight. He said, no, he wants to go.
All right, there's the left hook.
Boy,
see, that's a tremendous...
This was a punch.
No, all he did was just put his hand down on the back of his head.
No doubt about it. Look at that. There's nothing illegal about that, folks.
Jupiter reluctantly coming out. Jupiter, a proud, tough warrior, though.
A lot more sense of responsibility.
And in Mexico City.
They said they will not fight in Mexico because of the commission's...
Be honest about that as well. There he's got him really in trouble. And Jupiter's face showing the effects of a steady tattoo.
The attack. And there's that right hand. See, Halpern? Make sure...
Marquez, he is a work of art.
Juan Manuel Marquez.
Pues ahí nos estamos midiendo. Estamos midiendo ahí en el cuarto round. Le conecté. Es un peleador bastante fuerte.
But he is a very, very strong fighter.